A cemetery may not spring to mind as the obvious place to visit, but Kensal Green Cemetery on the Harrow Road, north of Notting Hill, has a fascinating history and is brimming with architectural curiosities. It's also a wonderfully serene place to escape the bustle of city life. Cemeteries were built in England in the 19th century in response to the terrifyingly overcrowded conditions of church graveyards. Kensal Green was the first garden cemetery in Britain and was inspired by Père Lachaise in Paris. Cemeteries had hitherto been functional. Now it was realised that they could be landscaped to look like parks, with sweeping roads wide enough for carriages and smaller paths for strolling. They were planted with trees, and effort was put into their architectural features, such as chapels and gates. Kensal Green Cemetery opened in 1833 and still conducts cremations and burials to this day. The cemetery had an extraordinary stroke of luck in 1843 when the Duke of Sussex, Queen Victoria's uncle, died, leaving instructions that he be buried at Kensal Green Cemetery. He was put off being buried at Windsor by his brother, William IV's badly organised funeral. The Duke was followed 6 years later by his sister, Princess Sophia, and Kensal Green became the place to be buried. The roll call of its dead is impressive. It includes writers Anthony Trollope, Thackeray, Wilkie Collins, and the engineer Isambard Kingdom Brunel. One of the many fascinating characters buried here is Charles Blondin, also known as the Great Buondini, the world's greatest ever tightrope walker. His achievements included crossing the Niagara Falls on a rope while pushing his manager in a wheelbarrow. He also cooked and ate an omelette while crossing the falls. Kensal Green is a heavenly place to spend an afternoon. You can marvel at the wonderful ostentatious mausoleums which lie alongside simple headstones. If you want to know more, tours are held every Sunday at 2 p.m. One of the highlights of the tour is a visit to the mausoleum. This is a truly moving experience.